Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How we doing today? Day. I'm stuck on the word day. How we doing today? Oh, I muted my mic again. That's my bad. How did that happen? I didn't press anything. What is happening here? I'm moving on. Hello, everyone. Hey, Dino Spuds, how are you? I'm on a road trip. Let's go. And congrats on the 3-stream streak. Money, congratulations on your make an entrance. And also, hello, Mayor, how you doing? And I think Moth and Sanic Fan also came in, said hello. So hello to you too. Yes, I unnugged my mic on accident. No, that is not what happened. I must have tapped mute. I don't know how that happened. I swear my hands were nowhere near my microphone as I was talking, but apparently that is just what happened. That's just how it went. I have subjected myself to torture in movie form. Anyone want to guess which movie it was? Is it a cop-out to say The Room? Like The Room with Tommy Wiseau? Because I feel like that's just... It's like one of those so bad it's hilarious type of movies. I've never seen it, but I've heard absolutely amazing things about how much it is hated. My sister was in the middle of a tornado yesterday. Oh my goodness. That sounds intense. I assume she's okay, but I hope she's okay. Minions, from what I've heard, the Minions movies are not actually that bad. It's what I'm hearing. I've heard on the grapevine that the Minions movies aren't terrible. The Emoji movie, on the other hand, I have heard is terrible. Ugh, I will say, just as I started stream today, so there's been this thing advertised across Australia this past like month or so, that today we were going to get a test alert on our phones and everyone was going to get the alert. And I knew it was coming and it still jump scared me. Yeah, the Oz alert, exactly. I knew it was coming because it was advertised everywhere. It's a video game movie? Ugh. Bad video game movies. Bro, that's like 90% of video game movies. That's like almost all of them. I heard the Until Dawn movie was shit because it didn't actually follow the plot of Until Dawn. It was just a completely new thing. Minecraft, people actually liked the Minecraft movie. The Pac-Man TV show, I didn't know that existed. I'm gonna be surreal. I didn't know the Pac-Man TV show was even a thing. Other bad movies. I've heard, what was it? The Borderlands? Is that what the video game is? Is that what the video game series is called? I've heard that movie was bad. I've heard bad things about that movie. Resident Evil. I haven't heard enough about those to know. I will never forgive them for butchering Until Dawn. Yeah, Until Dawn was like my first big foray into video games. I didn't have a PS4, so I watched a Markiplier playthrough, and that's how I got hooked on Let's Players. It was made before the 2000. Is it the Mario Brothers movie? Is it the Mario one where they're live action? It was? Let's go. So it was that bad, huh? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I don't really go out of my way to watch movies that I know are bad. Actually, no, I take that back. I did watch the entire 50 Shades of Grey trilogy last year. Out of pure curiosity. I was just like, what are these movies even like? And the answer was they are as bad as they all say. As I was watching, I think the first movie, I had a really interesting idea. I think the 50 Shades of Grey movie, specifically the first one, the other two were even worse, but the first one specifically would have been so much better, or even just the 50 Shades of Grey story in general would have been so much better. Okay, yeah, let's just add that to the quote bot. The quote bot's kind of my diary, in a way. You get funny stories about me along with weird quotes. But my take about the first 50 Shades of Grey movie specifically, I can't say anything about the book because I've never read the book and I don't want to do that. Because at least a movie is like 2 hours of your time. Let me be. Whatever that means. But books take hours and hours and hours out of your time. I'd rather watch a 2-hour movie than read a book for 10 hours, you know? So my take on the 50 Shades of Grey movie, I think it would have been much better if it wasn't a romance, if it wasn't meant to be a sexy, steamy romance, and instead they went full into the psychological horror aspect of it. I think that would have made it so much more interesting. Because there are parts of the movie that are kind of genuinely fascinating to me, but they were trying to pass it off as, oh, this is romantic, oh, this is sweet, this is lovely. It wasn't lovely. It would have been so much better if it was like leaned into the psychological aspect of it more than just trying to make it sexy. I saw the Great Gatsby book at the bookstore yesterday and I was like, why do that when I can watch a musical and sing along to catchy tunes? That's so fair. That's so fair. Though I do think some books are worth reading even when they've been adapted into movies. For example, I think... Why are we nutting? What is this for? What's the nuts for? I mean, I appreciate them. Oh, I didn't hear the first one? Okay, fair enough. What was I saying? So, for example, I think The Hunger Games is so much better as a book series than it is a movie series. I think the movies are done very well, but because you have to squeeze all the content into a few 2-hour movies, there is so much content and detail that has to be left behind from the books that I do think it is worth reading something even though it has been adapted into a movie, because a lot of the time the book is either better or the book gives you a whole new insight on what the movie was meant to portray, or the book is just it was just worth it. You know, I will say I haven't read or watched The Great Gatsby, so I cannot say whether it's worth reading the book or watching the movie. But one thing I can say is that the Hunger Games books are so much more intricate and give so much more insight into how that dystopian world works and how Katniss's mind works, or how Snow's mind works, or how Haymitch's mind works for the two spin-off books or prequels or whatever. Percy Jackson, yeah, I've heard the TV show is good though. I don't know if the TV show is as good as the books, but I have heard that the TV show is pretty good. But I was never a Percy Jackson kid. I think I watched the first movie. I think I read the first book. I have zero memory of reading the first book, but I feel like I read it. And I have very little memory of watching the first movie. It's odd patches of memory. Books are the best piece of media. I might look into it. I'm not sure. I feel like I've reached an age where if I wasn't into an iconic children's series as a child, I don't think I could get into that piece of media now, if that makes sense. Like, if I wasn't already interested as a kid, I'm going to continue to not be interested as an adult. I had to, there are some things that you kind of had to grow up with, I think. And for me personally, I think Percy Jackson is one of those things. I think I had to have grown up with it. Because as an adult, I don't think I can dedicate the time to the books, because I know for a fact that there's a lot of books. Like, there's Percy Jackson, but then there's all the other ones. And the thing is, I've already committed myself to two. I've already committed myself to two overly unnecessarily long series of children's books. Warrior Cats and the 39 Clues. And I think 2 is enough. I think 2 is as much as my little brain can handle. I think I need to continue to spread out, and, you know, I also think I need to broaden my maturity when it comes to books. It was only last year, or the year before that actually, where I actually started reading adult books, and I need to continue to do that. I want to make sure that as I mature, that what I read and what I consume also matures. I want to get into other genres. I want to read, you know, different perspectives. Like, young adult stuff and children's books are amazing, but I want to be a little worldlier than that. I want to have a broader range of knowledge than that, personally. Because, like, since then, I've read what kind of adult books have I read? I've been reading Thursday Murder Club series. I just bought the 5th book, so I'll be reading that soon. I have been reading the Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone series. As you can see, I've broadened myself, but not very far. I've broadened myself into adult murder mystery books. When I recommend it, I mean someday when you're circling back to things you didn't explore as again, oh yeah, that's fair. And I appreciate your input on that. It's just, I think at least for now, that is a ship that has sailed. It might come back into dock, but I don't know. I've also read a lot of memoirs. I've read Ash Barty's, I've read Rhys Nicholson's, I've read Myf Warhurst's, I've read Miranda Tapsell's, I've read Dan Howells, even though that's not really a memoir, but like his book that he released. Is that a Supra? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Strawberry Patch. I hope you're having a good day. Also, I am currently rereading a trilogy I read as a kid. It's the Flitterwig trilogy by, I don't know how to say this name, Edre Cullen? Edre Cullen? I don't know. And because what I'm currently trying to do is also try and get through the stuff I have on my bookshelf, and including reading and rereading and figuring out what I want to keep and don't keep. And I've had this trilogy for years, and I've read it all, but I haven't read it in a long time. So I'm rereading it now. And honestly, I've grown up. These books aren't really my thing anymore. Also, I'm reading the second book in the series right now, which is called Clearheart. And it's an improvement, kind of, from the first book. However, there's a line in it that was not, I can tell by the way it was written, it was not meant to be racist, but it sounds so racist. It sounds so racist. Let me try and find it. If I can. But it's so odd. Let me see if I can see it. I found 2 of the 5 missing pills. Oh, nice job. That's really good. No, it's not there. I swear it was on this side of the book. Let's see. Nope. I'm not finding it. I'm not finding the line. Oh, it might be here. Nope, it's not there. Not there either. I think I'm just not finding it. But the line was something along the lines of, this character, who is usually terribly brown, became perfectly white. And I remember those 2 specific terms, terribly brown and perfectly white. And I was like, that's fucked. That sounds a little bit fucked. Oh, here we go. I found the line. Gloria looked at Olive Pumpernickel, and Olive Pumpernickel, who was terribly brown, turned perfectly white. Were those the adjectives that you had to use in that sentence? You could have also, I don't think brown people turn white. Like, when they lose the color in their face, I don't think they turn white anyway. 1, I don't think that's how skin tones work. 2, terrible descriptors. Let me move my bang so I can read that again. Basically. We talking about Michael Jackson? No. Okay. I do think, I'm not talking about Michael Jackson. I am not talking about vitiligo. But it was more of a, what's the word? It's more of a, basically the book was trying to say this character paled with shock. That's what that sentence was meant to portray. But no, I don't think dark-skinned people go pale with shock. It's the same way that they, like, blush differently. You know? Like, they don't go bright red because that's not how color works on darker skin tones. Yeah, they lose color, but they don't go white. So not only is it a incorrect statement, it is also terribly, terribly insensitive wording. I nearly DNF'd it right there. But I've never DNF'd a book. Actually, no, I take that back. I've DNF'd one book. I have DNF'd one book, chat, and that was Eragon. Because I was like, this shit's too long. Wait, no, I've DNF'd 2 books. I've DNF'd 2 books in my life, chat. They are Eragon and the Bible. Both for the same reason. This shit's too long. All right, let's go have a look at some show and tell. I don't think we have a lot this week. No, we just have what Sanic added. That's all right. We can have a look at what Sanic has added. Sanic got some movies. Spaceballs. I've never seen that. I will say that. I've never seen that. I haven't seen Elio either. Goodness. I've heard of the movie. I've heard of the movie Elio, but I have not seen any of these characters in my entire life. Who are these people? Hello? Garfield I have seen. I haven't seen the Chris Pratt Garfield because I think Chris Pratt voice acting anything other than the Lego movie guy is a crime. But I have watched like the OG quote unquote live action Garfield. Hello, Archie. How you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. I DNF'd Harry Potter 2 and 4 and the Bible. Hell yeah. Let's you count me not reading the final Harry Potters while having them on my shelf. I don't count that. I count that as DNF I count as starting to read the book. The book you DNF'd? Eragon, yes. Yes, it's the dragon book that got a movie, and I think the movie was a really terrible adaptation. Also, how do you make a 700 page, I think it was like 700, 700. That joke was not on purpose. How do you make a 700 page book into a 2-hour movie? You physically can't. It doesn't work. You'd have to erase 90% of the story. How are y'all? I'm good. I went to work today. I had a pretty good weekend. I went out shopping with a friend. There was this old-fashioned pop-up somewhere that I wanted to go to originally, and I invited 2 friends, and one of them couldn't go, but the other one went. I didn't end up buying anything there, but they bought a really nice like dress. Like, it was a very lacy dress, and the cuffs were fluffy. They were some kind of fur, but it basically looked like kind of, it was so lacy, but she said it was so warm, and it fit her perfectly. The only reasonable way to do that is to split it into a trilogy. Agreed. Though I do think they're doing a TV show of Eragon. I feel like I heard somewhere they're doing a TV show for Eragon. Are they doing a TV show? Yes. Yes. It got announced this year. They're doing a TV show for Eragon. Cool, good for them. Unfortunate that it's Disney, but good for them. Happy Tuesday, Bob. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. What else? Since we get much to show this time, here's something cool. Oh, your CRT cart. Oh, this cart. Oh, this brings me back to primary school when we had to watch something on the old TV. Does this not bring back memories, 90s / early 2000s kids? Oh my goodness. Except it wasn't as cool as this one. We never watched Sonic. And we also never had as many gaming consoles as that on there. I don't think we had any. The days of crooked necks. Yeah. Yeah. The CRT cart. Goodness gracious. That takes me back. I think the last time I saw a CRT cart was when it was rolled into the drama studio in high school. So I was 13 or something, 13 or 14 at the time. It would have been 2013-ish. And I think it was raining, so we couldn't go outside. So we watched a movie. We watched... what did we watch? It was a gymnastics movie. 2000s gymnastics movie. Stick It? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Is it called Stick It? Yes, we watched Stick It. Good movie. Good movie. Needed more lesbianism. Needed more lesbians. Like, look at this. Look at this girl. You're telling me that's not a lesbian? A crime. A crime. I saw a wasp that scared me, so I looked it up, and it is literally the least aggressive type of wasp. Hey, that's lucky. If it was the least aggressive, like, lucky that it wasn't a dangerous one. Was the early 2000s? I know. But I'm with Mare on here. Most movies need more lesbians. Most, like, teenage, like, high schooly chick flicks from the 90s and 2000s needed a lesbian in it. Or several lesbians. You know, there was always one character that felt, at least one character, or one friendship dynamic that felt way too gay. Last time I remember the car coming out was like 7th, 8th grade, and we watched Sound of Music. I've never seen Sound of Music. Is it good? I feel like not seeing the Sound of Music is kind of a gap in my media literacy, but it's really good. I might get around to it at some point then. I feel like my mum doesn't like it. Or she just got annoyed by all the music. I'm not sure my mum's a musical person. We did watch The Greatest Showman in theaters, though, when it came out. I don't know. I should watch The Sound of Music then. Sound of Music? What's going on with me? Can't remember anything about it, but I've seen it a bunch. That is me about so many movies. Like, I don't remember anything about this movie, but it was my entire childhood. Land Before Time, anyone? Not to flex. Not to flex. Not to flexed. Flexed. My mouth is going out of control today. What is this? Tongue? Settle down. Not to flex, but I owned every Land Before Time movie. The Greatest Showman is really good, but the person's based on is like super evil. Oh yeah, I don't support The Greatest Showman anymore. I don't watch it anymore or anything like that. I don't have it on DVD. I avoid it like the plague because I know that I think it's a terrible kind of, it's based on someone. Yeah, it's based on P.T. Barnum, who actually like created the quote unquote freak show. But the freak show, the people in those quote unquote freak shows, like the disabled people or people with facial differences or body differences, stuff like that, were treated horribly. It wasn't all la 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 la, this is me. It was, You are going to get paid nothing and we hate you. And that's the short of it. I'm sure it gets much worse than that. That being said, the music is fucking brilliant. Oh, the music is good. Goodness gracious, the music is so much good. It also gave me more respect for Zac Efron. That movie. Because for a while after High School Musical, he kind of just did movies where the only role he played was like the douchebag hot guy. But then he was in this movie and I was like, finally, he's got substance again. He's not being typecast anymore. Let's go. He also owned slaves and I think blew up a whale. Though, jeez. Yeah, this man is terrible. Hey, chat, do we want to do a deep dive on P.T. Barnum? Let's do a deep dive on P.T. Barnum. How do you spell his name? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Let's see this. This is who it was based on. He served 2 terms as a Republican? Oh, well, he's already bad. Promoting celebrated hoaxes. Let's see. Oh! A few months after his wife's death, he married Nancy Fish, his friend's daughter, and 40 years his junior. That's also gross. This is all gross. This is all gross. He began his career as a showman in 1835 at the age of 25 with the purchase and exhibition of a blind and almost completely paralyzed slave woman. Yeah, here we go. Named Joyce Heth, whom an acquaintance was billing around Philadelphia as George Washington's 161-year-old former nurse. Slavery was already outlawed in New York, but Barnum exploited a loophole that allowed him to lease Heth for a year for $1,000, borrowing $500 to complete the sale. Barnum forced her to work for 10 to 12 hours per day, and she died in February 1836 at no more than 80 years of age. Barnum hosted a live autopsy of Heth's body in a New York saloon to demonstrate her actual age before spectators paying 50 cents each. That's gross. That's beyond gross. The thing is, places like these should never have existed. I feel like they might still exist in some countries. Like, they're very rare. I don't know. Either way, or they're shockingly recently closed down. It's the fact that it was basically like, haha, look at this disabled person. Look at how disabled they are. Look at how weird they look. What a... Oh. It's abhorrent. It's abhorrent. The idea that, and the fact that The Greatest Showman, the movie, tried to be like, oh, look at this, we all love each other and we're all proud of our differences, when no, you're being overworked and enslaved. It is disgusting. I could probably do more of these, but I feel like this paragraph kind of just sums it all up. Like, you can read more, but I feel like that one just is a pretty good intro and yet also summary of the shit that man did. Ugh. Kind of regret asking now. I don't regret you asking, if that helps. I don't regret us going into this, because I'm glad that we... Exactly. Mare is absolutely correct. it is important to talk about uncomfortable topics. It is important to be educated on uncomfortable topics. Incredibly important. The only way that we're going to be able to move forward and make the world better is to understand why the world was bad in the past, or what happened to make parts of the world and parts of society bad in the past. We need to know how we got here to figure out where to go from here, especially when it comes to societal things such as capitalism and, you know, the patriarchy and slavery and racism and ableism and queer, all the queer phobias. We need to remember our histories. Exactly, to avoid repeating it and knowing how to improve upon it. Change doesn't happen with familiarity, it happens in uncomfortable circumstances. That's a good sentence. That's a very good sentence, Mare. I like that mantra. Mare, you should do like a mantra of the day in our chat, or even in the Discord. That might be nice. Let's see. Contexto, Squirtle, Wordle, Pokedle. Words on stream. I was like, what's the word game I'm forgetting? I forgot words on stream. Mantra of the week? Also good. Also means you can spread them out a bit. You don't want to run out of mantras right away. I got you. Alright, we got a poll up for the word game. Pokedle is winning. It's been a while since we've done Pokedle, so that would be fun. But yeah, I do think it's really important that we learn, you know, where we've come from, or the bad parts of our history. It's great to learn the achievements in the humanity's achievements in the world, but there needs to be balance. We need to also know, you know, our shortcomings in the world. And even as I say that, shortcomings is beyond an understatement. All right. Pokedle! Let's see. What Pokemon do we want to start with, chat? What are we doing? Is there a Pokedle for cards? Interesting. Anyway, give me Pokemon. Flamigo or Shaman. I'll do both. I can do both. And Shaman. We can do well, we'll do with this Shaman because I know it's a flying type. Okay, so we've got a Gen 4 something flying type. It's a fully evolved. It's Chatot. Gen 4 something flying. I'm pretty sure the only thing it could be is Chatot. Okay, there we go. Let's go! Thank goodness it was Gen 4. Gen 4 is like the only Pokedex I know, like, off by heart. All right, let's go to the silhouette then. What am I looking at? What Pokemon am I looking at right now? Is it like a Rufflet? It looks like it could be Rufflet. Oh my gosh, it's a Rufflet. Okay, let's try the description. It explodes in response to even minor stimuli. It is feared with the nickname the Bomb Ball. Okay, so it could be Electrode or the one before it. It's Electrode. The Braviary Pre-Evo, Rufflet. That's the one I said. And then let's do the Zoom one. What the? Is that just Bidoof? Is that just Bidoof? It was Bidoof. Love my king. And card. Okay, let's find the card. Oh, what is that? Is that Charizard? I feel like that might be a Charizard. It's not a Charizard. Okay. What card is this? Voltorb, yes. That's the Electrode pre-evolution. Oh, we've never done the card one before. This is a new addition. Guzzlord? It kind of looks like a Guzzlord. No, Guzzlord. Give me a hint. It's grass rock and it's gray. What the fuck is a grass rock type? Hey, Cass! Think it's fucked up that Twitch doesn't let you announce your 69 stream streak? What? It doesn't? That's wild. I'm trying to think of what this card could be. It's not coming to me. Grass rock? It kind of looks like Stack Attacker. With the blues? No. I sent a screenshot in stream chat. It deserved. I'll pin it. Everyone who I'm making a decree now. Everyone who hits a 69 stream streak, I pin it. I'm thinking grass rock. Oh, it's an Ogerpon. I kind of am a little angry with myself there because when I saw it blurred, the first thing I thought of was Ogerpon. Because Ogerpon often has really trippy cards because their mask is so big. But the thing is, I don't know Ogerpon well enough to know it's what's the word? To know what its masks look like. Ogerpon is grass? Yeah. Ogerpon's main type is grass, and then it has 3 masks, which can make it either grass rock, grass fire, or grass water. I lost my stream streak due to the one stream that crashed, and no, I'm sorry. Wait, that sucks. I hate that so much for you. No. I've no idea what that Pokemon is, but I know it has a lot of cards. I think the Twilight something. It was a DLC Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. And I don't know much about it because I never played the DLC. I should play the DLCs at some point, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't like DLCs a lot of the time. I'm okay. I'm okay with Teal Mask, that's it. Twilight Masquerade was the series that card came in. But yeah, the Teal Mask DLC, it came in. But yeah, I don't like DLCs on big games. I think if you're Nintendo or just in general, bigger games, bigger companies. I think indie games with DLC, that is acceptable to me, but Nintendo games with DLC, I think just frustrate me. Because the old Nintendo DS games would have, post-game plot lines and stuff like that. Like, the Mystery Dungeon games had post-game plot lines. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, if you beat the Elite Four, your post-game was exploring the entire Kanto region. While I feel like adding these as DLCs, I'm just not it irks me a little bit. Depends on the game. Yeah, I think it depends on the game, and it also depends on what content the DLC is, because I think things like, what is it? Golf with Your Friends? Their DLC, obviously it's Golf with Your Friends, so their DLC is like maps and stuff, which is cool, but I don't play Golf with Your Friends enough to warrant spending more money on more maps. I think it's you, man. It looks fine on my end. My bitrate is not even wavering. I haven't dropped any frames. All right, I'm gonna open up Blueprints. All right, I'm gonna run an ad while I open up Blueprints. So feel free to yell at me about DLCs, and I'll come back to you about them once this ad is over. Unless you are subbed, in which I'll keep talking. But if you're not subbed, I'll wait. All right, Blueprints. I like the Hello Kitty DLC because you get more story and things to do. I think that's worth it. I think some DLCs are just not worth it as much. They're either not worth it, or I feel like they should have just been base game. Why am I hovering over Deadlock? Deadlock is not the game I'm playing today. Bestie, it's not Deadlock Day. I played Deadlock yesterday, and I got my shit rocked. I like Deadlock, but I'm just so incredibly not good at it. I want to get better at the main game. I've been playing more main game Deadlock as opposed to Street Brawl, but it's not working out for me. The games are so long, and my brain legitimately cannot keep going for that long. The Elden Ring DLC is the most I've ever paid for DLC, and I probably could have been convinced to pay more because of how big it is. Well, yeah, what I've heard about the Elden Ring DLC is that it's basically an entire second game. Which, a part of me is like, just make it a second game. You know? But on the other hand, if it's too connected to Elden Ring to be a second game, I can't make a judgment. I can't make a proper judgment because I haven't played Elden Ring. I haven't played the Elden Ring DLC. But I've heard that the DLC was huge. And so I understand it being worth the money when it's that much more content. Got a singular ad? That's lucky as hell. Good job, Dino Spots. I'm happy for you. Oh shit, I also have to, I have to open up all 7 of my other programs for this. I forgot. There's like, I have to open up Ellipsis to get my notes, and then I also have to open up LibreOffice to get my other notes, because Ellipsis doesn't have tables yet. It doesn't have tables yet, so I need to also open LibreOffice to open the document that has a table in it. All of the systems and mechanics were mostly the same. They just kind of added giant new map, 18 bajillion new enemies, several new bosses, and new weapons and stuff. Okay. Well, that makes sense. That it being a DLC makes sense, because it didn't really add anything new mechanics-wise. Mechanics and gameplay-wise, it just added more content. All right. I've got my notes. I've got my table. I've got my blueprints. I know the lengths I have to go to play this game, but I think that's so cool. I love when games get as in-depth as this. As much as I find it difficult to tab between everything and keep track of everything, it is still fun. I like the Hello Kitty DLC. I'm glad. I'm glad. I have realized I genuinely don't think I've ever bought a DLC for any game ever. I have one DLC, but I got it for free for Civ 6 because I also got Civ 6 for free. All right, so my goal for today is probably to complete the painting puzzle because the way that I think it was Generic User was talking about it. Haha, 69 footsteps. The way that Generic User talked in chat about the painting puzzle is that I really need to get the first two words done, or the first few words done. However, what we do know about the painting puzzle is that is that 8 dates correspond to 8 codes to open the safes. The new map was about 1/3 of the size and is still about 5.5 square kilometers. That is wild. That is incredible. What do I pick today? We did call it a day yesterday in the storeroom so that we could potentially get more money, a key, and a gem. However, the tool shed is not a bad pick. I guess the question is, do we want the devil we know? We know we're going to get a key. We know we're going to get a gem. We know we're going to get 10 coins. Or we could go to the tool shed, let's go gambling, and pretend and get 2 special items, but we don't know what items they are. Tool shed doesn't seem like the worst idea. I was thinking the same thing. We could get the magnifying glass. Shovel. Shovel's good. I will take shovel. That'll be good for all of our green rooms. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Have we ever had that before? That sounds cool. Okay. So we need to get the laboratory and we need to get the workshop then, I guess. I would say Dinospots. We don't actually need the magnifying glass anymore because last time we played, we did set fire to the thing we wanted to set fire to because I didn't realize you could buy torches in the armory, which was a room we've just learned. Okay. Pantry or bedroom or library. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Okay. The bedroom? Putting a bedroom this early is a pretty good idea because that means if we ever have to walk back through to the entrance hall, we are going to get more footsteps from it. So I'm leaning towards that or the library because we could discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Must not have been here for that. That's all right. If you want to catch up, the VOD is on my channel, both on Twitch currently, but I think it's expiring in a week. It's on YouTube as well, permanently. Bedroom or library? The thing is, we have read all of the library books, so I don't necessarily want to keep going to the library or need to keep going to the library. I'm gonna go with my gut here. I'm gonna go gutsy. I'm gonna go this way. Anything special? No, nothing special. This way. Okay. The pantry again. Could go to the corridor. We could go to the hallway. I'm thinking hallway, because I do just want to cover all bases and try and fill out the house as much as possible. I'm going back to doing that again. So that's... Ooh! Oh, security. Oh, shit. Commonplace, please. I didn't realize security was one of those rooms. Okay, yes, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That's great. That's a good start. Thank you. Security is always a good one. Always a good room to have. Because then we can change the keycard system. I'm going to change it to low because we don't have a keycard right now. And then I'm going to change it to unlocked. If I get the... If I get the breaker system, then I'll change it to high. And I'll turn the keycard system off. Ooh, commissary or locksmith? We don't have any keys. Be gone, bot. Yeah. Everyone say thank you, Saribot. Saribot is our king. Do we want to go... Do we want to get commissary items or do we want to get keys? I want to go commissary items. I feel like commissary items are more important. That being said, we're kind of poor right now. We can buy the magnifying glass. Okay, I'm not going to buy anything there yet, but I'm going to keep that in my head. Shit, we don't have enough gems for the courtyard. Spare bedroom. I have no idea if I spelled that right. You did, in fact, spell it right. Orange! Yummy, yummy. Cool, we've never seen the spare bedroom as a spare bedroom before. So that's cute. We've got it now. Time for my least favorite part of making mac and cheese, cleaning up afterwards. That's my least favorite part of everything. Cleaning up afterwards. Nursery. Okay, I don't have that. Parlor. I need gems. Apple? Oh my goodness, I'm getting everything good. Okay, let's figure this out. The blue box contains the gems. The black box contains the gems. Only one box is true. The white box? I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game. Because the thing is, if only one box is true, you have to assume that this is the box that is true. Which means the blue box contains the gems is false, and the black box contains the gems is also false. So we've stocked back up. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back into the hallway, and I'm gonna go up from there, actually. I'm gonna do some sneaky strats. Hallway closet. Chapel. Boiler room. Oh, the boiler room is so weird, though. But the hallway closet does give you an extra item if you draft it next to could drop the rarity of the boiler room. That's fair. I'll do that. I'm gonna make everything commonplace. But that being said, oh, it's the vents shit, isn't it? I have to do vents stuff over here. I have forgotten. That is okay. Okay, I have to try and remember what rooms have vents. I don't think any of these have vents. I'm gonna be so real. I think absolutely zero of these have vents. I also don't want to pick the weight room because I am at 60 footsteps and I don't want to go down to 30, thank you very much. So we can go to the corridor, or we can get 2 more items. Do we want to load up on items today, chat? is our question. Is this the items run? I do have another way to go get vents. That is true. Corridor or closet? I'm gonna go corridor. I'm gonna go corridor. And then see what's here. Pantry. I'm gonna go chapel. Hello. Let's go down this way. Let's see if I can make a loop. Dining room. Already? Dining room already. That's a long way to walk to get back to the dining room to eat. So we are going to have to be really conservative. Another fucking... I'm gonna get the den. Gonna go to the den. Gonna get a gem. Gem from the den. That rhymes. Bunk room is not a silly idea. If you have exactly 2 shops when drafting this room, double your money. I have 1 shop. Damn it. Pantry or Nook? We don't have any keys yet. I think we have to go to Nook just simply because we don't have a key. We don't have keys yet. Okay, the armory has come back. We also have the kitchen and the pantry. I'm a fan of the armory. I'm a fan of the armory. What's for sale? The shield, that's 8. I don't have 8. The torch, that's 8. I don't have 8. Was there another thing? The mace. That's also 8. Okay, we can't have any of these. But that's okay. That's alright. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be topsy-turvy, but I'm gonna open this room. Oh, shit! Yes, please? Hell yeah, let's get it! And we've got a compass. Nice. Nice. We're getting, like, every room that we want. Okay, now I want to know how we can put these things together. Dowsing rod. Shit, I don't remember what the dowsing rod does. Let me go to my notes. Let me consult my notes. Wrong notes. There we go, right notes. I think I have it in workshop, yep. Compass, shovel, dowsing rod. Points to rooms with higher item chance. I don't think we need that. At least not right now. I don't think that's quite necessary right now. Oh, let me turn that off. But we've now downed the rarity of it, which is kind of the one thing we wanted. Right, let's go back up through security. I am twisty and turvy today. Through the parlor, what's here? Gymnasium, fuck, ah. Fuck you. No! All of these suck! I have to pick gymnasium. Ew! And there also aren't any vents in here. Damn it, gamers, we're done. It's over. Utility closet? Screw it. We gotta reduce the rarity of everything. And you know what that means? get to turn the keycard system off. We get to turn the gymnasium off, the darkroom off, the garage on. Which means, does this mean I don't? Yes. Okay, the gymnasium now doesn't give me punishment anymore. That felt good. I'm trying to think of other games that I've played that have DLC, but I genuinely think I've never bought a DLC in my life. Like, I actually can't think of anything that's come to mind. Okay, let's go through the chapel. Hello, Chapel Roan. You're our only hope. Don't give us 3 dead ends. Well, none of these are dead ends, but all of these are... I've turned the darkroom off, though. Oh. I haven't. Okay, cool. Let's go here. Left is lucky. That's a closet. I'll take a key. I'll take a second key. And I'll take a dice. In the wrong order. Alright. Lord in heaven, don't give me a dead end. Are we ready for this? It's a dead end. I get bananas, though! Yippee! That was a flop. That was a flop day. That was such a flop day. This is so sad. At least we get to say hi to the hamster. Hey, man. Okay, where do we want to go, though? Because we've still got that call it a day in a room, and you get to have that room in the... Can you combine anything with the wrench? No. I think the wrench is like its own weird item. What should I call it a day? What room? I'm thinking commissary or security. Those would be what I would go for, personally. Can you afford anything in the armory to see if it can be combined? After I just walk through the chapel? No, I can't. I think I have to have 8 coins in the armory. I think everything in there is 8 coins. Damn! Sometimes it's just one of those days, huh? Wait, I can unlock a trunk. What's in here? Don't be some... I was in the middle of saying, don't be something good. That's something good, all right. I think I'm gonna call it a day in security. That being said... That being said, if I get the key card and I want to change the security system keycard thing to high, then I'd have to walk all the way back out into the yard and then back in, which could cost an incredible amount of footsteps depending at where I am. Workshop? Okay. Workshop's not a bad place. I mean, I'm wasting shit anyway. Let's go! Where's the workshop? You're over here. Yeah, I'll call it a day here, sure. The thing is, we don't even have to choose the workshop when we go to the outside room. We don't necessarily have to pick the workshop. Well, that was our quickest day in a while. G'day, Sophie here from Amazon's hiring group. I'm reporting this text as spam. Get away from me. You could also go and dunk all your coins in the chapel. That is true, I didn't think about that. Yeah, exactly. My days are often an hour long at this point. Which is, like, good, but it makes me feel like I'm not achieving anything. Even though longer days usually means achieving more. It's just my brain is not used to that. Ooh. Ooh. I think workshop might be the one. I don't want to play with the classrooms again. I'm sure the classrooms mean something. We got a metal detector. I'm sure the classrooms mean something, but get this, I don't want them to mean something. That would have given me an objective for the day, though. Oh well, I have a metal detector now. I detect metal. Beep beep. I'm Mayor's first chat message now. Let's go left this time, because right was not fun for me. Billiard room. You mean, billiard room gives you keys, usually, right? Let's do maths. 8. 8 minus 4, 4. What? 8. Oh, 8 divided by 4, that's 2. Oh, jeez. 6 minus 3 times 5 divided by 15, that's 1. 23 minus 3, 17. 17 times 3. What's... Hey Siri. What is 17 times 3? She didn't answer me. Did I just get ghosted by Siri? What? Where did 17 come from? 20 plus 3. Oh, minus 3. Okay, no, it's 20 again. Times 3 is 60. Divided by 6 is 10. Bob's right. What am I kidding? Bob's always right when it comes to this puzzle. This is Bob's puzzle. I want it to be my puzzle, but it's not. It's Bob's. See, now the problem is I'm just gonna get the boiler room all the time now. And now I can't go that way because I have to figure out how to boiler room open this door. I don't want to. Have you ever thought about that game? I don't want to go to the boiler room. And yet I made it commonplace. I will go to security though. I will go to security. That's a good start. I will say whenever the door opens, like a different door, it does feel trippy. Keycard system settings, set security level low, confirm setting, offline mode, unlocked, confirm setting back, exit. Security does have vents. Wait, this is true. Wait, shit, this is true. I need to try and get the laboratory. Okay, fingers crossed, chat. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Everybody cross your damn fingers. Laboratory. Shit. Which one is more likely to have vents, do you think? I'm gonna say the kennel. Hey, Zaris, how are you? The kennel doesn't have vents. It's alright, it has puppies. This is good enough for me. Hey, baby. Hey, buddy. I love my friends. I love puppies. I don't have a shovel anymore. That was yesterday. Storeroom nook. I'm gonna say nook. Should we take note of which rooms have vents, or is that too many notes? That's not too many notes. I should make that note. shouldn't I? Rooms with vents. You make a good point. You make a really good point. Boiler room. And security. And laboratory, obviously. There we go. I've got them in there. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the boiler room. Because I probably need to figure out how to open this door again. But I don't... But get this. I don't want to. Oh, that's right. So I can go over here. Which means I can go over here. Which means I can go up here. So I think I need to make... Okay, activating it currently goes straight forward. I want it to go that way. How do you open the boiler room door? Am I silly? Did we figure out how to open the door? Need to use the steam to open it? Okay. Oh, wow. That was so much easier than I thought. Oh, that's helpful. Wait. It tells you what rooms have vents if you turn on the power. I didn't know that. Well, all is not lost. Let's go to the dark room. That being said, oh wait, it's gonna tell us. It's gonna tell us, it's gonna light it up. It's lit it. I don't have gems. I don't have gems. Pantry, sure, I'll take it. Give me coins. Give me banana. Damn it, okay. I'm going to, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna leave that. Because I need to get gems. So I'm more likely to be able to go to a place. This gives me nothing, but I guess I'll go to the breaker box. Gymnasium off, dark room on, garage on, keycard system off. Are you telling me you don't have vents? I guess there's no point in this room having vents because there's just no point. That being said, I can now turn the security up. Security card system settings, set security level. We can set it up to high so that they're all unlocked because I've turned off the system. Good night, Mayor. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here's a puppy to send you off. That's not a patty puppy. Is there a puppy that wants a pat? None of them want pats. You can look at this one. This one's multicolored. Enjoy your puppy. I never got the key that was in here. I just went to the nook and then didn't do anything. Courtyard. Well, I guess I'll go to the den. The den gives me a gem. I need a gem. Give me a gem. Let's go this way. Commissary, gymnasium, chapel. Let's go to the chapel. Let's go to the chapel, chat. Let's get poor. Hallway gives me a locked trunk. Oh, gym was off. You're right. I'm silly. That's all right, though. Let me see what I can get in here. Ooh. Money and 2 dice. But apparently there's still more money. Where am I missing the extra money? It's usually over here. There it is. Nursery coat check corridor. I don't want any of these. You want me to keep my dice? Okay, fuck it. Let's take coat check. Put nothing in there. We have a gem now. We can also go further up this way with the den. See if we can get more gems. That's a corridor. Oh, thank you, money, for the hydrate and the posture check. I will do that now. Thank you. There we go. We've got something in here. Where are we? What am I missing? Where's the coin? There it is. Greenhouse is so tempting, but we don't have enough gems. I think I need to go back to the dark room and just say fuck it and try and go ahead with one gem. Oh, there's a trunk in here. Never mind. Give me a gem. Give me a gem. Give me just at least one. That's what I asked for. I can't be disappointed. Oh, there's another key in here. Holy shit. I would not have noticed that at all. Okay. Boiler room. Dark room. There's something else in here. Another coin! We're getting rich! Okay. Pray. That's a dead-end room, my guy! None of these have vents, my guy! That's... I have money. Let's go to the commissary. Let's get rich. Yeah, I'm gonna take running shoes. I could take a sledgehammer. Sure, let's take all the big items. I can't believe we flubbed both of our rerolls. The metal detector is telling me more item. Oh! Cool, I got a lockpick. Let's go. That being said, I aren't... Dead end, fuck. Whoopsies. Whoop to the seas! Hello, puppies. Did I get a shovel? I didn't get a shovel. Alright, through the spare bedroom. This is literally the only way left we can go. So let's hope for a place with multiple places. Oh my... Are you kidding me? This sucks. Yeah, give me another gem. Yeah, give me that key card. What the hell? Wait. Oh, I thought I still had the shrine. I thought I still had the shrine thing. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna call it a day in the coat check. I'm gonna coat check the key card. I'm gonna call it a day in the coat check so I get the key card the next day. Yeah, let's just go back to the workshop and fuck around then. We can play with the workshop. Damn it. Today's not my day, gamers. I'm not happy about this. It is okay. Would have been smart for the key card. It would have been. But we don't have the shrine blessing anymore. Okay, does the keycard go with anything? The keycard does not go with anything. The lockpick, have we added the lockpick and the metal detector together yet? Metal detector and lockpick just gives you a better lockpick. Okay, cool. Nah. Bummer, man. Ah. This is so frustrating. That's alright. Call it a day. It's just, we're speedrunning today. Apparently. So was it the dark room? The dark room and the laundry were the rooms that we had. What are they called? Rooms with vents. Boiler room, security, laboratory, dark room, laundry. Laundry also had the... You upgraded it, then it didn't work a single time. Yeah, it was so much fun. Totally worth it. Damn. You know what? You know what that's karma for? We should have picked the classroom. We should have picked the classroom. That would have solved everything. It would have solved literally everything if we had just picked the classroom one, because I'm pretty sure the classrooms had so many entrances. Tool shed, hovel. Root cellar. I feel like our runs of trying to get more items are not working for us. But it does say 2 special items. So they're gonna be unique items. They're not gonna be keys or gems or money. That being said, we have been cut twice already on this run by not having enough gems to move. So... shovel, we take those. Where's the other item? Oh, the sledgehammer. You know what? They're not the worst. They're not the worst. They're not the worst. I missed the wrench already. But that's alright. I think we should try and focus on green rooms. Oh my gosh, really? Already? Get away from me. I'm not doing that so quickly. I want a parlor. Give me the parlor. I need gems. Gems, please, and thank you. Okay. There are 2 true boxes. There are 2 empty boxes. Well, that's true. This box is empty. Yes! Because to assume that there are 2 true boxes is the truth, you then have to assume there are 2 empty boxes is the truth. I mean, it is the truth. Which means the one that says this box is empty has to be a lie. Oh, breaker box. Breaker box or drawing room? I'm kind of thinking breaker box. I know it's a dead end, and I feel kind of bad that it's a dead end, but there we go. If we get security, which we have made security a commonplace room, we should be able to get security fairly quickly. Let's go this way. No! Oh, shit. No. I was literally talking about security. I think I have to pick security here and just hope that we get workplace again. Is it called workplace? Workshop. It's just, I literally picked Breaker Box for if I got security, and I did get security, so unfortunately I just have to pick security there. If I don't pick security here, then there was no point in picking Breaker Box. I need to concentrate on picking rooms that have synergy with each other as well. Storeroom is tempting. The kitchen gives me... No, I'm gonna go storeroom. I just want to make sure I have everything. I feel like I just end up running out of items so often, so I need to make sure I'm loaded up. It also, but the thing is, it also helps that I have 2 ways up. I have 2 ways north. Hey chat, it's ready to go gambling. Hey chat, are we ready to go gambling? Oh, it was open. No, open back up. Stay open. Okay. Activate. Oh. Wait, why isn't it open? Oh, does this have to be like that? That to be active? Okay, I see. So I need that to go this way. Okay. Are you ready to gamble? Give me something with vents. Good enough. How goes Blueprints? It goes all right. I thought I turned Darkroom off. Oh my gosh, all of these. Oh shit. How goes Blueprints? Today is not a good day for us right now, but it seems like it might be getting better. Okay, wait. I'm gonna look something up. I'm gonna Google something and hope I don't get spoilers. I don't remember. Okay. The laboratory does cost 1 gem, is what I was trying to look up. So one of these could be the laboratory, but also one of these could be a dead end. It could be the laundry. So we're giving ourselves a 50-50 chance here. I'm gonna go left. My life sucks. Exchange all of your gems for all of your coins. Exchange all of your keys for all of your coins. Exchange all of your keys with all of your coins. Sorry, all of your keys with all of your gems. What if I just did this? What if I just gave myself 11 gems? Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me. Add an item. Coin purse. Ooh. I'll take that. Oh, there's more. Oh, shit! Wait, the boiler room powers up something in the laundry! Oh, no, I've just fucked it. And we'll exchange all of your dice with all of your keys. We'll exchange all of your remaining stars with your allowance. I don't know what that means. We'll exchange all of your footsteps for all of your gems. No, that's a diabolical idea. What the heck? Okay. Now I have to take a bit of a risk here. Oh Oh no, it does work. Okay. Right. Second gamble. Archives. This is actually kind of the worst possible one we could have gotten, but it's what we gotta work with. We gotta work with this. A 2-gem archive floor plan or a dead end. My question is, okay, actually, wait. Why does the dead end have vents? How powerful does this make the furnace? Will it power the furnace? It doesn't. Because the furnace is already powered. The furnace is already powered. Because it freezes when you're in the freezer. Like, it unfreezes your money and stuff. You're more likely to draw red rooms. Do I fuck around and find out again, or do I spend money? Or do I go to the chapel and just kill this entire idea? Dead end or money? Money? Wait, no, wait, this is the best one. Wait, no, okay, this was better than the furnace, this was better than the furnace. And you know what? We could still get the furnace from here. Yeah, I'll use my key. Give me a key. I did want to go to the courtyard. I don't care. It's the furnace! You're kidding. A key? Forgot I had a shovel. All of that just for a normal, it's a normal key. It's literally just an average key. That was so pointless. What do you mean? Whoa, why am I steamy now? Hello? Well, I have to choose the one with the gems because it might be... We've made it. Wait, what? Okay, I did that. Oh, shit. Would the observatory go up or down? No, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Oh, that was the commissary. Close enough. We're in the laboratory. Okay, cool. We in that lab. We in that lab. Okay. Let me go to laboratory. In my notes. Because I think it just tells me. Push 3 up after 9. I don't know if I have to push the rest of them up. But I know I have to push up 9. And I have to push up 3 after that. What is happening? Whoa, wait, what have I done? Cutscene? Do we remember things for the lab? Yeah, I have notes. And these notes are doing things. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! The Black Bridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Okay, so we don't have to do this again. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Oh yes, baby. Everything has become worth it. Let's make an experiment. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, each time you unlock or bypass a security door, Do I want a letter? Do I want one key for every 2 hallways? I don't think I have any. I think I might have 1 hallway. But I just got to get more hallways. Oh my goodness, we did it. It's been permanently added as well. That is the best possible outcome we could have gotten from this. Oh my goodness. So I don't think we need to do anything in the laboratory again, but I'm just gonna keep up with this. Okay, boiler room, security, laboratory, dark room, laundry, passageway, furnace, gives key, laundry, special services is what the laundry does. And the furnace gives you a single key, which I don't think is worth it, but it is funny. I could get 2 extra items, or I could go to the archive floor plan. I'll go to the archive floor plan. It's the gym. It's the gym, but the gym's turned off. It's the gym, but the gym's turned off. Also, we're gonna get infinite keys now. We're gonna get infinite keys. To infinity and beyond keys. I don't need any of these. Oh, this feels like a good run. This feels like such a good run. I can't wait for there to be problems. I can't wait for the inevitable problems that's gonna come from this run. I got a nail. Cool. I'll go this way first because it's down. They really want me to go to the weight room. They really want me to go to the gym. I don't know why they're doing this to me. Listen, am I fit? Not incredibly. Am I unfit? Yes, but not incredibly. Oh, tomato soup. 5 steps for every red room in your house? I would get 20 steps. I would get 20 steps from that, but I don't have enough coins. That's all right. That's all right. This weight room. Oh my goodness. Dead end. I just dead-ended myself. GG's. It's over. That's all right. That's all right. We did something today, and I'll take that. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That would have been nice earlier in the game. To be completely honest with you. But that's all right. That's all right. We did okay in the end, I think. If we have enough footsteps, I'm gonna check out the funky room. Maid's chamber. What if we went to the Great Hall and unlocked and got 7 locked doors? Can you move the telescope? I think once you've solved the telescope puzzle, you don't have to move it. Fuck it. 7 locked doors. Let me in! Ooh. It was the way! Oh my... Hey, queen. Of course it's the chapel. But of course it's the chapel. Here, take all of my money. There you go. Rich now. I did already solve it. I did already solve... Solving it is what gets you the constellations in the first place. You want me to look at these? Okay. They all have numbers. I think you told me that the other day. So this is the one. We have a little farmer girl. Then the chef is number 2. Then another farmer girl is number 3. Then a cleaner is number 4. Then another cleaner is number 5. Then a horse rider is number 6. What have I done? And then number 7. It looks like everything you can get in the armory. There's definitely a puzzle here. However, I feel like it's going to be one of those situations where I shouldn't feasibly be trying to solve that puzzle until I know what I have to do. Oh, I think it does correlate to rooms. I agree with you, but I don't know how. But I don't remember where to go to see the tech. Where's the grotto? I don't remember where it is. No, that's not techie, that's just blocked off. I don't think I need to go down the elevator for this. I don't think it's down here. Yeah, that's just the note. Nothing down here. I think it's this direction. I think. Back uppies. Oh yeah, following the power lines would have done it. Well, though the power lines do go in 2 directions, but this is the direction it's meant to go in. Hello. Holy shit. What the fuck am I looking at? Hey gamers, I'm terrified. Is this the Matrix? There's a note here. IIOO. Eeyore. We have pillars. This is not powered up. We have a microchip. Is the microchip supposed to be plugged in here? No. Admin key. I know what the admin key is. I know what the admin key is. I have the admin key. I've had this admin key for so long, and I've forgotten what note I've put it in. I've forgotten what note I've put it in. It's a garage? Nope. I don't think it's the maid room. I also don't have a note for the maid room. Oh, I think it's 8 red letters it's in. It's not. Nice job, me. Office? Okay, I do want to get the office in this place, in this run today. Because I do think... I don't think I 100% know, but I feel like I know part of this puzzle. Because you know how it's meant to be 8 dates, crack 8 safes? I think the date for the office safe is March something. I don't know what it is, but I think it is March something, and that is why... March of the count. So I think I have to count something. FFPH. 6, 6, plus P plus H. Okay. What? No, okay, I need the alphabet here because I need to visualize the alphabet for counting. No, I don't want alphabet chart for kids. I just want the alphabet. So these are both 6, so that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 plus 12. Is 28. We're already too far ahead. Because H is another 8. Okay, never mind. That's fine. I'm not in the office, so I don't need to do that. What was I doing? I was looking for the admin key. This isn't even what I'm supposed to be doing. Antechamber? Was that a knock on the front door? I can't tell. No, I think something's happening in the house. No, that's not it. Art maps. Oh, that tells me that that's a T. Did I know that that was a T? I didn't know that that was a T. Well, that's a good thing to put down. Thank you, game. Did the attic... Oh, the attic needs the magnifying glass. Okay, well, I don't think... I think I've been to the attic an entirety of once. Needs rooms with vents and ceiling. I do know that. Boudoir. 25 red letter. I think I can just delete that. I think I can delete some of these. Calendar. Campsite. Maybe I could control F. Let me see. Sort by name. Oh yeah, I could search something in here. Admin. No, it doesn't give me anything. I think it would just search the title. That's fine. I'm getting there. Campsite. The campsite does not have any text in it. I'm deleting that. Chess pieces. That doesn't matter. Commissary. It might be commissary. No, it's not. Well, days 20 to 21 are done, so we can delete that. Dark room. Note about print in a room in the West Wing. Green notes in Hartley's room are always false. Elevator mine. Nope. I'm getting there. There's our image on the family tree. Fountain. Basement door. Freezer. One special key. Basement. It's not the basement key. It's a prism key. The freezer gives you a prism key. It does not matter. Burner/freezer. That's a good one to have. Gemstone cavern. I swear I'm gonna find this. Hovel. It's not in the kennel. It's not in the kitchen. Laboratory library, maybe? Nope. Mail room. Nope. Map item. Yeah, you need a map. Yep, I forgot about that. The map item. Marion's missing note. A mother, the music sheets. We don't need the music sheets anymore. Numbers. I think we can delete the numbers. I don't think that's a puzzle. Nope, we just looked at that. Orchard, maybe? No, orchard. Well, the orchard is always unlocked, so we can delete that as well. Passport, okay. That's a broken file. Pump room? No way this has it. Yep, no. Rooms with vents. Secret garden? Admin key? Nope. Security has an admin key? No. Servants' quarters? Okay, Revedy. Oh my goodness. All that. I'm sorry. We have an ad starting in 30 seconds now. Okay, Reva D. It's being deactivated. Well, shit. Okay. Because it's Danny Revane who's been fired. What about the other one? The other one is... The other one I don't quite have. I could try. It's Ruot, and then it's a fifth letter. So we could just try... Do we want to force this? We could brute force this without solving a puzzle. Ruot E. Ruot F. I'm brooding this. Ruot G. Do we know anyone with the name? Yeah. No, that's from my notes. It says here. Note from Rudolph to Mr. Ruota. Admin key is first four letters of his last name, Ruot, followed by first initial. But we don't know what his first initial is. We just know that his name is Mr. Ruota. So that's why I'm just putting in random letters. Now I've forgotten where I am. Ruot G, I think. Ruot H. This admin key has been deactivated. Okay, never mind then. Both of the admin keys are false. That being said, we have a microchip. What do we do with a microchip, chat? What? I'm wondering if we put the microchip in the freezer. Whoa. There was a... Oh! I can insert the microchip back in. Okay. So I can just take it out and put it back in whenever I want. Interesting. Okay. Let me check something. Blank document. Grotto. Let me put it in my notes. Microchip. Question mark. Needs admin key. Needs admin password. Admin key is going to make no sense. Wait, I need to go back to my grotto. And then also add note that says I, O, O. I think that's all I've got. What was the job of the people who had the admin thing? I think they were tech people. As far as I know, they were tech people. That's all right. That's pretty cool. That's an interesting development we've got now. We don't know what to do with the grotto, but we now have the grotto, which, I mean, it's nice. That's nice. Cool. Just gonna do a once over. Use up footsteps. See if there's anything I can do. Are these... Can I fuck with the pumps? I can't. Can I fuck with the sundial? That would be funny. Yeah, this is just the gardener's logbook. There's nothing in here. That's alright. That is okay. We call it a day. Again. Yeah, you're right. I will write down. It's Ruot H. So where are we? Servants' quarters. Ruot H. Alright. Red shopping center. That sounds like a great place to go. Take me back. Okay. We keep moving, we keep moving. We stumbled into something on accident, which, I mean, I like doing that, but at the same time, I don't want to just do that. I want to do more. Give me money, please. Hello, birdies. I like birdies. What's everyone's favorite kind of bird, chat? I love lorikeets. Lorikeets are so pretty, and they make such lovely noises. Rainbow lorikeets, to be specific. Okay. We haven't had a shrine. Let's get the shrine back. Let's get blessed by the shrine again and see what cool things we can make now. That will be fun. Okay, I went right. I went right, and then I went left, and then I went right. I'm going left again. I haven't had a favorite bird since elementary school. Oh. How could you? There we go. Get that done. In elementary, it was the peregrine falcon. Stop giving me dead ends. Get me out of here. I don't want to spend money. Shovel. I could spend money on a shovel, though. Don't tempt me. Oh. No, I got the breaker box. I need to get security. I keep doing this. I keep locking myself into breaker box security. I should probably stop doing that. That's not what I wanted to do. Peregrine falcons are pretty cool, though. What are they like? Like, what do they do? Do they have any particular, like, behaviors? No, let's make it low. Wait, no, let's make it high. Because we have the breaker box. Make it high, and then let's make the offline mode unlocked. No, I changed it to unlocked. Thank you. Goodness gracious, do not ignore me. They are the fastest living thing. That does sound pretty cool. I have no gems for the boiler room. Get me out, corridor. I'm already out of gems. Damn, that's not a good start. Gymnasium. I turned it off, though. Oh, I should have gone storeroom. It's a dead end, though. Are these... Oh! I got the running shoes! Let's go! Billiard room, pantry, chapel. I know I'm meant to be giving things to the shrine, but I'm still trying to be a completionist when it comes to these rooms, so I will take the channel. The chapel. The thing is, if I really wanted to, I could bash this in. I don't know how much money that would give me, but it would give me a lot, that's for sure. Workshop, yes please. What you got for me? Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Can we make something out of running shoes and a broken lever? That would be interesting. Tunnel or laboratory? Let's tunnel. Let's go tunneling. And what's at the end here? I don't have gems for the observatory. I will go to the storeroom then. So I can stock up on things I need. Okay, that's not bad. Thank you. Oh, you're, well, it's less thank you. It's more you're welcome. You're welcome for letting me... You're welcome for letting you have my money. That's the word. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I've got that. I need this room to have paintings. If there's one room that's gonna have paintings, it's the room where there's drawing. Okay. Oh, it's this shit again. What is this? It is a jacket. It is a coat. It is a trench? Trench. This is a shore. This is a beach. This is a cliff. I don't got anything. I thought that was gonna help me. It's not. I want the office. No! I want the office, though. Give me an office. I'm not gonna be able to get the office now. Car keys. I don't need those at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this an E? Chart. Chart and cart? That's an H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I counted wrong. They dive bomb. Maybe put the car keys in the coat check. I don't have a coat check. But if I do, then maybe, yeah. No, I don't want to keep going with the drawing room until I have gems. I'm gonna go down, actually. Whoops, this is losing me a lot of steps, but the thing is I do have the running shoes. So it shouldn't be the worst possible outcome I could get from this. There we go. Thank you, shoes. That was too far. They dive bomb their prey at up to 250 miles per hour for 100 kilometers per hour. That's a lot of kilometers. And they have a theoretical max speed of 388 miles, 625 kilometers per hour, but they haven't seen one going those speeds yet. What do you mean they have a theoretical speed? Like, they are capable of those speeds, there has not been one in the wild that has actually been witnessed doing that. That's interesting. Kitchen is like the way up. I don't have gems. I need money. I need money for the shrine. A study of their flight physics says that they can go that fast. Damn. Maybe they don't want to. Chances are they will only ever go that fast if they get chased. That's my bet. I don't know what door to open. Spare bedroom. Let's go sideways first. Before we go north. It's locked. These chairs have the same symbol as the microchip area in the grotto. That's suspicious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have the letter for this, but I don't know what these paintings mean. Maybe a coat and a... No, I was gonna say a coat and a moat, but that's not how the game works. Is this a word? Nope. Scote is not a word. No, I don't got it. Oh, don't tell me I'm blocked in. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. The den gives me 1 gen, but the parlor could give me 3. Or I could redraw my plans. No, I think the den is a pretty good play. I think the den is decent. Decent den. Have I got this letter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I don't have this one either, so that's a plane. and that's a pain. So that's an L. Something, something small. Something, 8 dates. Crack 8 safes. So I need to go further up still. Hallway, good enough for me. Means I can go to the foundation even though I can't do anything there. Just means I have more entrances. Locked, alright. I can go down if I want. Do I have a shovel today? I don't. Locked? Oh my goodness. Foyer hallway doors are always unlocked. That would be helpful. Probably the bedroom. I feel like we're not getting to the antechamber today. So yeah, let me sleep. Give me EPs. Locked. Okay, cool. Sleeping mask. First time you step into each bedroom with the sleeping mask, gain 5. Okay. Does that mean I gain 5 now? I do. Let's go. I could go down to the basement, but... Alright, we've got literally one more place, and it's this way. If it's locked, we're done. Oh my gosh. Oh, we've got... Oh, this sucks. I have to go to the maid's chamber. That's alright. Wait, that gives me more. It gives me more, that's right. Mila. Hello? I feel like this should be a place that has items in it, but this is also the place where you will find less items from now on. Plan and a plant. That's a T. Oh, I already have this. I already had that. Don't be locked. Ah, I'm done. Oh my gosh. This is the fail run. I cannot believe this. I actually can't believe I'm so bad at this time. But look at this. Okay. I'm gonna... You know, this makes me think of the chapel. Do I have a thing for the chapel? I don't have a note for the chapel. Chapel. Stained glass workers. Okay, let me remember this. Okay, her name is Mila. She's a maid. She's got the costume. And she's got a broom going upwards. Okay, I need to go to the chapel. Do I have the sledgehammer? I don't. I just need to go straight down from here. Oh, this is laughing me in the face. I can also eat food. Thank you. And now I have even more footsteps to go nowhere with. So which one is this? The maid with the broom. 5. 5. Maid with broom. Mila? There we go. Oh, true, we do have the shrine. Okay, I'll go back to the shrine. Wait, can I make anything? Sleeping mask and a broken lever. Sleeping mask and running shoes. We make the sleepiest outfit of all time. I have to go back to the chapel again. Oh no, I'm losing more money. I'm sorry, shrine. I'll do better for you. No, I won't. No, I won't. Today's a flop of a day. Was that commissary or kitchen? Can you buy keys here? Nope. Damn. Today sucks. Just oops, all dead ends. Oops, all locked. Oops, all bad luck. Let's see what 13 coins to the shrine gives us. It's going to be absolutely nothing. You call it a day in the room of your house. Yep, it's the same one we had before. So we now have that blessing. So where do we want to call it a day? Is it less days or more days? I think it's same amount. Let me check. Okay, 13 monk for 3 days. Okay, so 29 is monk for 4 days. 13 is monk for 3 days. But now the question is, where do I call it a day? Maybe the commissary. I'm thinking commissary is probably the best place. Or we could do the storeroom again, so we could get enough items. I'm gonna go storeroom. Because the thing is, the security and the workshop are going to be so common now that we don't necessarily need them for this. So I think storeroom is good because then hopefully that means we won't get completely screwed over. The dinner room. I mean, the dinner room is not the worst one, but it's probably not the best one. All right, one more go. We do one more. We're on a clean day 30. Let's get it started, and let's hope it's a good one. I'm sad that I haven't been able to go to the office yet, because I really, really want to go to the office, because I really, really, really want to try and solve the day puzzle. Yeah, east-facing cottage. Those titles are so mean. Oh, tool shed or storeroom? Don't do this to me. Oh, what do I do? Tool shed is 2 special items. Typically, we get things like the shovel or the sledgehammer. In there, we did get the wrench once, but we don't necessarily need the wrench again. The only room that we didn't wrench the availability on was the laboratory, which is now kind of a room we might not need anymore because we've done the 2 big things with that room, which was the period table puzzle. I know. Nice items or extra normal? Devil you know or devil you don't? I'm going devil I know. Yeah, the lab computer is still good. That is correct. I just want items. I got cucked out of so many things. I don't want to gamba. I've gambled too much today. Get me out of this gamba. Get me out. It's not for me. Florian Kaisui, thank you so much for the follow. I apologize if I butchered your name, but welcome to the Strawberry Patch, and I hope you have a nice stay here. Okay. Good start. Good start. I probably shouldn't use the key right away, but typically this gives you more keys. That's not more keys. Uh-oh. How are you? I'm good. This game has been not very nice to me today, but That's all right. I am enjoying the game in total. Ooh. Do I want more gems? Are you a Blueprints player, Florian? The bedroom would be good because then that would mean more footsteps. But the thing is, the footsteps have not been the problem for me today. The problem for me has been affording things. So maybe I go, like, affording things and getting keys. So maybe I go here. I get a coin purse. That's fun. I get the wind-up key. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. Huh. See, if the white box is true, the gems are not in this box. See, if this one is true, which means the white box is true, that means this one is also true, and there's always a false. It's black. I'm so good at this game. I have the urge to put my OCs into a Big Brother simulator. Oh, I used to love running Big Brother simulators. Like, of my friends and of characters that I like. Okay. This is not nice. I'm gonna go security again, but I'm not enjoying it. I'm going to security, but let it be known I'm not happy about it. Keycard system, set security level low, confirm setting, change, no. Change offline mode, unlocked. Please and thank you. Connect the laundry room and get the lab. You could use the funny one that converts all your steps into stuff and then use something that sets steps to 40. That would be funny, but that would require so much stuff like falling into place at once. And I don't trust this game to do that for me. Give me a nook. Give me a nook. Give me a key. Need more of those. I'm a Blueprints player, but I'm a bit stuck at the moment, so I'm watching streams to relax. That's so fair. I only play this game once a week because I love it, but also it can take a lot out of you. Workshop. Second chance at workshop. I think we take it. Might not give us what we need, but it gives us more opportunities. Can we make something right now? Coin purse metal detector. No spoilers, Florian, but like, how far are you into the game? Have you reached room 46? I like hearing other people's experiences with the game. I'm gonna go back to security. Oh, I was missing something in here. Is there a coin? What am I missing? Typically, it's on the ground. Should be around here. Maybe it's in this room. Yes. Oh, there's coins in here. You reached room 46? That's so cool. That's so cool. Laboratory or dark room? Or boiler room? Laboratory takes us to a dead end. So maybe... I'm gonna go to the dark room because I honestly don't know what we need in the boiler room right now. So I think we just... I forgot about this. Fuck it, left is lucky. It kind of is, actually. Goodness, if only this was my shrine run. Look at this, chat. We're getting money now. Trying to see if there's more statues of people in, like, the maintenance areas, but it doesn't look like it. There are many mysteries to uncover in this manner. Oh, same. I feel like I'm not even truly working towards getting to room 46. I have found so many other whoa, wait! I found all of the permanent additions. That's cool. That's an achievement. I like that. That says the door's locked. But if we go back to the workshop, will the door be locked from the workshop side? I don't want to waste this key. It's not locked from this side. I'm so good. Breaker box. Breaker box has really good synergy with security. Bedroom would give us more places to go. Billiard room. I'm gonna breaker box it again. I think what's funny is that I keep making these decisions and they're always the wrong decision, but I keep doing it. I keep going, ooh, breaker box. And it's 99% of the time the worst decision I've made that day. But that does mean I can turn my security system back up high. Keycard system. Security level. High. Oh, maybe I need to have it turned on. It has to be online when I set it to high. That's probably how that works. Have I missed anything in here? Metal detector tells me nothing. I saw a video in my YouTube recommended on still unsolved blueprints mysteries, and I want to watch it so bad, but I don't want to get spoiled even more. Oh, I feel you. That would be so damn tempting for me to watch. I already watch enough things that spoil me. Courtyard. Take me to the yard and give me a shovel. Is this my shovel? I was gonna say, please. Shovel, please. Nothing there. A digging around a shoe. Let's go this way. Nursery, tunnel, or corridor? Corridor that way, I think. And let's try this way. I have turned the gymnasium off. Boudoir, chapel, bedroom. Boudoir. Let's keep our money for absolutely no reason. Because I forget, I do get a free gem in the boudoir. It was after watching a video on unsolved Noita mysteries. What is Noita? Do I know that game? I might know that game. Anything here? I'm missing nice shoes. I wouldn't wear them, but they're nice. There's exactly 2 shops. I don't have any shops. Billiard room. Let's get more keys. Always need more keys. This is sometimes a coin back here. There isn't. Right. 12. 14 plus 8 is 22. Minus 12 is 10. Minus 7 is 3. 3 times 6 is 18. 16 minus 10 is 6. Times 5 is 20. Divided by 10 is 2. Oh, I fucked that. Okay. 22 minus 12. 10. 3 times 6, 18. How did I screw this? 16 minus 10 is 6. Times 5 is 30. Oh, it's 3. 1 times 1 divided by 1. That's difficult, isn't it? Do I not have the metal detector? The metal detector didn't go off then. It usually does. Hey, Atare. Nice to see you, man. Let's go to the West Wing Hall. Work has been long, but it's nearly done. I'm glad it's nearly over for you. Stay strong, man, and you got this. Commissary... No, I'll keep going up this way. Smart, thank you. I've reached a point in this game where... Oh, thank you. Where I can pretty consistently always get the billiard room and the parlor puzzles right. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of myself for that. Drawing room, dining room. Let's go dining. Let's get some food. Not yet. But that'll be nice to have. And now we've got 3 ways upwards. I like the sound of this. I'm gonna go this way first. Because this side has betrayed me. Hey, Chapel. That's a coin. That's 2 coins. Thank you very much. Then maybe this side. Kitchen, bedroom. Bedroom might be good. I can redraw. I'll go kitchen. I don't necessarily need all of my rooms to connect perfectly. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All right. All right, chat. Let's try and get this done. Let's try and get this done today. Let's try and get this done. Okay. Oh. I've had 2 people give me hints and I still don't know how to do this game. How to do this part, but let's figure it out. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. It has to be... They talk about dates. They say 8 dates crack 8 safes. And I feel like it has to be. The date has to be March. It has to be March. It has to be March the something. And it says March of the Count. So I feel like I have to count something. But the big question is... Yeah, let me spread more gold. Return to main menu, run payroll. Return to main menu. Okay. That's fine. There's a date somewhere. I don't know where it is. Flight of the Queen, Fall of the Lord. Poftel. Bottle. Hoptbe. March of the Count. Were there any characters we know of who were counts? That is true. We could brute force it like we tried to brute force the admin password. 0301. Imagine if that was it. 0302. 0303. Shit! Thank you, Florian. I bow to you. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm happy now. I'm happy with today. This is a good day. This is a good day of blueprints. This is the 8th letter. Okay, let me get my notes out. So we have letter number 4, we have letter number 7, and we have letter number 8. March 3rd. Oh, that's when the letters are from. Oh, this makes so much sense. Okay. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. Interesting. While I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Well, this is interesting, because I have absolutely no idea who this could be from. A lot of the time we get context really quickly in the letter, but this one, I'm confused. That's not how you say that word. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colourful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorise. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. Okay, so this is a blackmailer. Letter from a blackmailer to Sinclair, seemingly threatening us. I forget what our name is. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favourably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Well, that's mean. Hey, let me do something quickly. TACLUAFIHAAES. Okay, I don't think that's a code. Sometimes it's a code. Just checking. Okay, seemingly threatening our social prospects. Signs letter X. That is a Y, not a U. I thought I said Y. Oh, that's my bad. Something was in my brain, but the different thing came out of my mouth. Signs letter X. Letter from blackmailer to Sinclair. Stole other letters and demanded payment. Potential code. I forgot to get the code from the timed shelter safe. I'll have to look that back up at the... I'll have to look back at my VODs to get that. Office. Safe. 030303 code. He signed it X. Why don't people ever sign their threatening letters? Because they don't want to be known. They want to say shit, but they don't want to know. But they don't want to be known as shit. Okay. T-A-C-L. See, this one looks less codey than the other ones. The first, the boudoir safe, had what looked like potential words in it, but this one doesn't. Y-A-F-I. Y-A-F-I. H-A-A-E-S. Yeah, that's nothing. H-A-A-E-S. That's a whole lot of nuttin'. That's all right. We did it. We did what we wanted to do. That was my one kind of big goal for today, is if I got to the office, I solved the office puzzle. And then I did. Ooh. This is not where I want any of these rooms to go. Let's redraw those floor plans. I'll take a pool. Let's go swimming. Time for a dip. Pump room, lavatory, drawing room. Absolutely none of these matter. I don't really know if it's important, but in this letter, the letter A has a printing problem. I didn't notice that. I'm gonna put that down in my notes, thank you. The A has a printing problem. Thank you. See, there are such details that, like, I don't know if I'm looking too far into them. Sage and Sage, I've done that puzzle before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where am I on the map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm at 5. So if I go up in here, I need paintings. Trying to get my paintings figured out. They're gonna have us solving puzzles with font issues. Oh, please, no. All right, give me something good. The kennel is a dead end. The armory. We are rich right now. So I think we buy some fun stuff. You may use the axe in the room directory to That's 32 coins? Is that worth it? We would only be able to buy this or nothing else. I do have 3 gems, which is like the maximum amount of No. The maximum amount of gems to unlock a room is 4, isn't it? Because we've never unlocked the rotunda because we've never had enough gems. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove... Okay, that makes sense. Hello, diamond in my eye. How are you? Oh, this is tempting. I usually really love the shield. The shield is like my favorite item. Knocks the locks off chests and trunks. I have no chests and trunks. I also have 2 keys, so it's not completely necessary. I think we buy the axe. We have the money. I think we buy the axe. I think we buy the axe and we go to this room and we see what we're going to chop. Ooh. I'm gonna be so real. I don't think the secret passage is worth chopping. But I do want to go to the library. Oh, this might be a bad idea. I want to see if I can get to the foundation. What? Oh, hello, random coin. Okay, that's a stage, and that's a stag. Okay, so that's an E. Okay, I have this one. I have these paintings already. Okay, please. Bookshop? What is this? I've never seen this room before. Oh my goodness. This is fun and new and colorful. Okay, so that's a fan and that's a flan. Okay, I have this. This is the area that says, this is the level that says small. So it's these 2 levels, I don't have the words. Reddington Herald, a new clue, sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Wait, she released a book while she went missing? Okay. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before her disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organisation that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's 3rd book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margle, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by a missing author. Whoa. Tell me I can buy this book. Oh. History of Orindia 1st edition! That's the thing that we borrowed in the library that's— oh, shit. Books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library. Okay. I need money. I need money now. I don't have this much money, but surely I can get $2 to get one of the drafting strategy books, right? Give me money. That's a key. You know what? I'm not against that. I'm not against that. That's a nail. I'm against that. I am against that. Not against keys. I'm against nails. Up, please. Oh, commissary? No, I'm saving money. I'm going to the bedroom. Exactly, and it's 1st edition. Because we originally borrowed the 1st edition one, right? From the library, but it was all censored. And we had to get the proper 1st edition. So I think that's the proper 1st edition that's completely uncensored. you kidding me? Hey, how do I use the axe? Because I want to chop that shit off the attic right now, baby. It's not letting me use the axe. There's no axe item. Directory? I'm in the directory. Is this the directory? I'm not in the directory. Okay. Well, I'm not going to pick the Chamber of Mirrors, that's for damn sure. Not when I'm this far in. Okay. So in the directory. You may use the axe in the room directory. Oh! This! Oh, okay. Is there... Oh, that's a child. I thought I heard Pepsi. Yeah, I am on PC. Oh, I'm silly. I completely forgot what that meant. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now. There's something here for me. There is a singular coin. Okay. I don't have the picture puzzle for this. That and a boat. Okay, so that's an O. Count something. Let me show you my LibreOffice right now. This is what my table looks like right now. I'm not sure that W is meant to be there, but oh well. So it's something out, small, good to something, 8 dates, crack, we think it's crack, 8 safes. Is what we've got with the pictures right now. Okay. Hello, sir. Up and down are both good options. I'm gonna go up. Or should I delete, where's my room directory? Can I delete anything? I can delete the attic. Foundation, I've got that. Spare bedroom. Oh, what do I delete? I wish I had the rotunda. Because I don't have the rotunda unlocked. I've never been there because it's been so expensive. I haven't ever had enough. I guess the question is, do I knock the gems off of something expensive but rare? Or do I knock something off, or do I knock the gems off something cheap but common? Like, will I save more gems in the long run if I, for example, knock the gems off security? Would that give me more value than knocking gems off off something like the foyer or whatever? That's the question. Passageway? Ooh, passageway might be tempting to knock. Patio. Courtyard. Cloister is expensive. Veranda is expensive. I don't go to the veranda enough. I googled it to try and figure out how to use the axe and learned it can only be used 3 times. Oh, it can only be used 3 times? Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, this is so much pressure. This is so much pressure. What the heck? Why am I looking at the red rooms? The red rooms never cost gems. Choosing expensive things is better? Okay. If I could choose the attic, what else is expensive? The vault is expensive. The office feels too expensive for, like, the worth. It has music room. The thing is, I never see the music room, so what's the point? What is the point? Crafting studio. I don't know. Like, this is too much pressure. No, what have I done? What have I done? Now I can't decide. Connections have value too, though. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say, what about the cloister? Because the cloister is expensive, and it's also a four-way. So it's both like a connections room and also an expensive room. And also, I do think it is a room that we still have to solve. So it would be worth making it cheap so that we can keep going to it in our attempts to solve it. I'm convinced. It was either going to be this or the passageway. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Oh, geez. No, I want to resume, please. Let's go up here. Give me a room with paintings. Give me a room with paintings. Ooh. Aquarium! Tempting. Wait, does the aquarium have paintings? The commissary absolutely has paintings. I don't know if the aquarium does, though. No, but does the aquarium have paintings? I need to solve the paintings puzzle. I'm almost never up this far. I need the paintings. I'm not gonna pick the aquarium if I don't get paintings. I think I have to pick the commissary because I know there's paintings if it— yeah, exactly. I have no idea if there's paintings in the aquarium. Aquarium does, but they're tricky to find. I think, you know what? I'll find them. Aren't they these? Wait, let me do this. Give me money. Never mind. That's a lamp and a plane. That was fast. I'm not gonna lie, when I did go through aquarium earlier on one of the previous days, I did remember seeing the paintings, but not remembering. But not being 100% sure. Light and flight, there's an F. It's an F. Okay, so that top right letter that's a W is not supposed to be a W. It is a lamp moth, you are correct. With a fee. Okay, let's go this way. Let's get the first letter. We don't have any gems though. Yeah, let's use our final key. I think it's worth. Sorry, pump room is funny. I'm going to assume the pump room. I don't have gems for the music room. Unfortunately. I guess I should have asked the music room, huh? But the thing is, I almost never see that anymore. I do have a redraw. But I feel like I should only use the redraw when I have absolutely nowhere else to go. I don't remember if the pump room has paintings. I do think the I feel like the bunk room is more likely to have paintings than the pump room. But the pump room would give me a way to go down over here. But I feel like I already know what word is down there. I think it's count. I'm gonna go to the bunk room. I'm gonna trust my gut. And I want to say hi to the hamster again. I swear to God, if there's no paintings in this room. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, give me my gems, please. And we've got coins. Okay, cool. Okay. That's a chef. That's a chef and that's a chief. Okay, so this is an I. So the first word is if. The first word is if. So we need to figure out what's going on up here. Unfortunately, we can't today because we've blocked ourselves completely off from this area. But we've made progress in a way. We've made more progress than I thought we were going to be capable of making. And this is the last room we can look at. It's locked. Okay, let's try and get to it from the foundation and see if it's locked there. It's not locked, it's key-carded. Ooh, wait. Wait. There's another date in here. Because there's another safe in here. Okay. Okay, so what I have to do here is... Doesn't that end the run? It ends the run, but I can do another safe puzzle. I have the potential to open another safe right here. Now that I know it's about dates, I want to try and figure it out if I can. Also, let me check the directory. Okay, it's 3 down. Okay, I already have this. This is an M. Time and tie. Okay. There's a date here. That's really funny. It says this chess piece is on D8. For date. Okay. Let's see. Let's look around. Let's check some notes. Face, ace, beard, bard. Yeah, I know about that one. Don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. Lucky pulled off by Thursday. Okay. That's not a date, but that's a day. That's a Thursday. $44 letters. We have a 44 and we have a Thursday. Only 365 possible answers? But it's a Thursday. What could this Thursday be? It's a 2 pair for each room. I think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Okay. I'm gonna... Thursday, I think, is the only thing we can go off of right now. So, I'm gonna try something in my notes. Where's the calendar? I have one thing. Where am I? Browser. Hello, Just a Townie? How many drinks of Grimace Shake were... Where were you when we were bagging fries? I've never bagged fries in my life, but I have made coffee. This safe was so cute, I suggest we go on a date. Aww. Okay. Day 15 was Saturday, November 21. Okay. Day 15 was Saturday, November 21. What's 21 minus 15? 6. What is Saturday minus 15? 2 weeks and 1. Friday. So Friday was the 6th. Which means Thursday was the 5th. Could it be the 5th of November? Imagine if it's the 5th of November. I am gonna soar off the planet. No. Oh. Okay, but we know how Thursdays work. So let's go. We know what Thursdays are. They need it done by Thursday. So if the 5th of November is a Thursday, then a week earlier is October 30th. Nope. Okay. What's before that? October 23rd. Oh. Nope. Okay. What's 23 minus 7? 16. Imagine if I get one of these. 16 minus 7 is 9. What is 9 minus 7? 2. Leap year? I've actually forgotten what year it is in the game. It's in the 80s. I think it's 83. So I'm thinking not a leap year. Okay, what's 2 minus 7? So 30 minus 5, 25. Nope. It's 25 minus 7. 18. I'm gonna ask a question to the blueprints in chat. Is this just completely wrong? If I keep doing that, will it work, or does Thursday mean nothing? I'm going to guess Thursday means nothing, and I'm just being a fool. I hate this globe spinny puzzle. I still don't understand it. That's a 6.5. There's usually something in here that has a date on it. Or there's a hint to a date. Sturdy study, face ace, beard bard. Thursday means nothing? Damn it. Alright. Would have had so much... I don't like saying this, but I would have had so much aura if it was... If Thursday meant something. I think, unfortunately, I might be solving one safe today. Oh, is this a candle you can light? Damn. Time. The game takes place in 1993 and it is not a leap year. Okay. I hate that it even says date on it. This game... I feel like this game is laughing at me right now. Okay. I have another question. Sorry, to the people who are new to the chat, I do this. If you have played Blueprints before, I will ask you. Like, not for hints, but I liked... Try December 8. D8. Bob, if... Bob? Holy shit. Bob, you are the greatest human being alive. I cannot believe this. Oh my goodness. Of course it was December 8. Oh my gosh, it was there the entire time. Oh my goodness. You're like my little helper when it comes to this game. You're like my side chick. Side chick? No, wait, no. No, 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 no. No, no. Sidekick. 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 Oh, no. Oh, that might be... I'm clipping that. I deserve that to be clipped. I deserve that. I'm clipping it myself. You don't have to do it for me. Yeah, you're my Maya Fey. You're not my side chick. You're my sidekick. I promise, Bob. That is potentially my worst Freudian slip of all time. I'm actually gonna add that as a quote too. Add quote. Bob is my side chick. Okay, let's read the letter. Oh, this is letter number 2. Okay, let's go back to my notes. Go back to 8 red letters. For those of you who might be concerned in chat, Bob was not backseating. I like when people who have not played the game also help. It is fun letting them make the guesses. Oh, geez. December 8th. M. Oh, this might be to Marion? Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or 2. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Okay. That's why I went silly with it? Yeah. I assumed as much. I was just making sure. Because I've had people, like, try and, like, backseat mod other things. Like, backseat mod backseaters. And it hurt my brain when that happened a little bit. If I was your side chick, I'd be learning a lot of new stuff about myself real fast. Congratulations. Since English is not my native language, I didn't understand this joke, which seemed very funny about Bob the sidekick. So, Florian, I'm happy to explain this to you. So, a sidekick is somebody who, like, they help the main character in the game or in the movie. That is what a sidekick is. A side chick is when a person is dating somebody and they are cheating on that somebody with somebody else. That somebody else is the side chick. Let me draw this. Let me draw this. No, where did Photopea go? Yeah, so let me... New project. I don't care. Okay. So, let me pull this up. Let me pull this up in the browser. Basically, it's like... So... A and B... let's say they're married. Let's say they're married. That's meant to be like a gold ring. But then A is cheating with C. C is the side chick. Yeah, secret girlfriend. That's a... You said it much better than I did. Right, let me turn off the browser. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. I think this is a heist. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Okay. BYW. Okay. Those don't seem like a potential code, but I'll put that in anyway. Study safe. Potential code BYW. I know, I even said date and I didn't figure out that it was like a 3-way pun on chess and the word date and the actual date. Guess in theory they could all know about the arrangement, still counts as a side chick. That is true. But typically it is a secret girlfriend. Okay. Letter from Caleb to Marion? Question mark? It's probably Marion. About planning a heist. I think it's a heist. Genuinely, I think it's a heist. Oh shit, there was more. Closed exhibit. The doors in this room are security locked. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add closed exhibit to your drafting pool? Yes, please. Who the heck's gonna say no? Cool. Well, we don't need to be in there anymore. You know what we can do? We are rich enough to buy a book. Are we buying Drafting Strategy Volume 4 or Volume 5? What, do we have a preference? 4 or 5? I kind of want to go 4 just because I want to stay in order of the volumes, but I mean, we could go backwards. It is a good day. It started off really rough, but it has ended an amazing day. Probably 4 so you don't get spoiled. You know what? I've got you. Okay. That being said, I now have 19 steps unless I go to the dining room. I can go to the dining room. Where should I monk? I kind of want to monk the bookshop. The bookshop is so rare. I have literally never seen this room before. I think monking the bookshop would be a good idea. Because the thing is, I start off with 6 coins every day. So going up to... So I would only need 2 more coins and then I would be able to buy another book. Bookshop is a solid monk choice. I'm doing it then. If it's the first time we've seen it, I think we keep seeing it. It was another red shopping center. Let's go. Well, yeah, I guess it is because Aquarium was also red. I love how we completely filled out the bottom 4 rows and then we just had like 1 way to go from then on. But I'm happy with that. I'm so happy with that. I'm gonna save and quit. Try for a vault tomorrow? That's a good idea. That is a very, very good idea. I will try and remember that. But that is it for me playing today, I will admit. I will admit. We are 20 minutes over my usual time, but I'm so happy with that. There are some days where I play this game and I feel so... I end up feeling really disappointed once I have finished playing. I'm like, oh, that was all I did? But today, I unlocked I unlocked 2 new rooms, one of them permanent. I got 2 letters, and I've gotten more of the painting puzzle done. So, I can't be disappointed with that at all. But now, what we have to do is figure out who to raid. I know, and we got a new book. We powered the lab. It was so much. And the wrench stuff. Like, it's just, why did I go to YouTube? No, I don't raid people on YouTube. I don't think you can raid people on YouTube. I don't know if you can. But I don't stream on YouTube, so it would be impossible even if I wanted to. Okay. Let's find someone to raid. Oh, you know who we haven't said hello to in a while? We have not said hello to Mel. Common Workshop is huge. We're gonna get so much stuff done with that. We don't have Common Lab, but that's fine. We have Common Workshop, we have Common Security. I don't remember what else. I think we got another room as common, but I don't remember what it was. Breaker box, I think. So we're doing pretty amazing. All right. Let's get this raid running. Let's go to Mel, because it's been a hot minute since we've raided Mel. And she's currently playing Splatoon Raiders, which I have never seen before. I think it's like brand new, right? So that's exciting. Alrighty, everybody. Oh, geez. The raid message is going wild on my OBS. It's not happy. It's glitching the hell out. But I think we are raiding Mel. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming to stream today. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the people who helped or lurked or chatted, just popped in and popped out. I appreciate all of you so much. We'll be sending our love on over to a Maiden Melody. So this is the raid message for those who are followers of the stream, and this is the raid message for those who are subscribed to the stream. Later this week, we will be playing our Community Day game, which will be Mecha Chameleon. So that will be lots of fun. And next week, we will get back to Blueprints. If you want to hang out with me and the rest of the community outside of stream, feel free to join the Discord, where you can vote for future Community Day games, post things to show and tell that I will show on stream, and just hang out with us. And if you want to find me in other places, there are all my socials right there. I put all of my VODs up on YouTube, as well as putting clips and things on my TikTok, Instagram, and other YouTube, actually. Thank you everyone so much for coming. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye!